So the right wing, the activist part of it, is embracing cancel culture now. And it's a little bit disturbing. Now, a number of people have been fired from their jobs, went over yesterday, and that list is mounting. We'll have an update tomorrow. State of Texas leading the league here. And they acted inappropriately in the wake of Mr. Kirk's murder. So they lost their jobs, lost their livelihoods, and a number of conservatives are celebrating that. Not me. I think that it is absolutely atrocious that anyone would celebrate the death of Charlie Kirk or any other person, unless that person were Hitler or Stalin or, somebody whose act of evil is murdering people. If Putin were assassinated tomorrow, I'm not going to be sad. Okay? But there's a degree. So Vice President Vance has gotten involved with all of this. Roll the tape.
So when you see someone celebrating Charlie's murder, call them out. And hell, call their employer. We don't believe in political violence, but we do believe in civility. And there is no civility in the celebration of political assassination. Get involved. Get involved. Get involved. It's the best way to honor Charlie's legacy.
But be careful, because dishonest people can use that cancel culture for revenge, for denial of due process, for rumor. So if you're going to follow the vice president's advice, you have to have heard what happened or saw it yourself. No water cooler gossip, no social media. You have to have it. And then you have to think about, is it worth harming this person's life? Is this person bringing a negativity to your life, your kids? Educators, that's the top, by the way. So if it's a teacher spreading around far-left propaganda who's jumping up and down with joy that Charlie Kirk is dead, I'd report that person in a second. A doctor, somebody in a position of authority, boom. But I have to see it. I can't just hear it. Because there are people who will use this kind of a volatile situation for revenge on a person they don't like. Okay. Now, there was a website, the Charlie Kirk Data Foundation. They took it down, but it was trying to compile, without checking, because you couldn't check it, accusations that people were celebrating Mr. Kirk's murder. I'm glad it's down. But before it went down, it raised a lot of money. It could have been a scam. Okay? And it was the worst. It was the worst. Now tell us on the website the name and address of these people who you think are acting inappropriately. Dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Okay? But that went up and running. It's not there anymore. Could come back. Now, the far left knows it's in trouble. There's no doubt it does. And we're going to have an interview with Tim Graham, who follows the media, and talk about that. But they have to be very cautious now, because Matthew Dowd, MSNBC, or whatever it is, got fired. Okay? And Washington Post, and I'll tell you about her in a moment, got fired. They're really on the defensive. They don't like it. Here's leftist Brian Stelter on CNN. Go.
So you have this now coordinated conservative campaign to try to get people fired for a wide range of opinions. And look, this is a new form of cancel culture. Something that the right complained about when, they were saying the left was targeting people 4, 5, 6 years ago. The truth is, cancel culture never goes away. It just changes shape.
But we didn't hear much objection about the cancel culture from CNN, did we? And how do I know that? Because I was a target of it. They tried to take me out. They failed. And I'm more powerful than ever before. But they took out a lot of other people. The left took them out. And they excluded people. They gave them an excuse. All the networks, all of them, all three, have excluded traditional conservative voices for the past, 10 years since Trump entered the arena? Couldn't get on there. I did an interview yesterday with Major Garrett, an old Fox News colleague, who works for CBS. First time in 10 years. Let's face it, the U.S. economy is under stress. National debt rising, trade war shaking the markets. And meanwhile, China is dumping the dollar and stockpiling gold. That's why I protected my savings with physical gold and silver through the only dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. And you can do this. Get precious metals delivered to your door or place in a tax-advantaged gold IRA. They'll even help you roll over your existing IRA or 401k, tax and penalty free. With billions in precious metals delivered, thousands of five-star reviews, and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau, you can trust American Hartford Gold as I do. Please call 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.